Hello, Miss Vale. Hello, everyone. My name is Ling Minghui. This year, I'm 12 years old. For today's video, let's talk about the topic of what would I write in my book. Once I have a habit of writing things. And so for once I have a habit of writing, and I've once write myself a fantasy story. I don't really remember what that is, but it's like some really weird stories that just came out of my imagination. Well, at that time I was not really into it, but now when I have to think about it, if I have to write a story, I think it would be a story about a girl struggling and trying to get out of her struggles. So if I can, I would probably name the book as The Hidden Fears or something like that. I don't know. I'm not really good at writing. I would write to develop a character. I think maybe a girl. Yeah. And that girl does not really have a nice family and a nice start. Well, her family is not really that kind of bonding and does not understand hers, and so they're not probably the best type of person at all. Well, at that time, that girl wasn't able to communicate with people since people don't really like her because she's not really rich. She's not that type of haughty at all. And so friends at school start to isolate her. And so she got so dark and life is full of dramas and things like that she decided to run out of the country or run out of the city, trying to find more peaceful place for her to hide herself in. And so at that time, that girl would face a group of friends that is also wanting to escape into a peaceful place. And so they grouped up together and decided to travel together and be friends. And so I really want the trope to be both happy yet sad. Sad introduction, happy body, and probably sad ending. Well, after the group of friends have finally success at running out of their struggles, that girl was woken up by knowing that all of that was just a dream, and her struggles came crawling back on her. And so I think that would be a really nice story that could represent a type of feelings for lots of people out there that are struggling themselves. And yeah, I love to write non-fictions. I love to write fiction things more. And so if I can, I would probably try to get up on that book and make it even more interesting. So that is all for today's video. Thank you for listening and goodbye.